Alright, so I'm going to go over the most basic way to make a toggle. And we're going to do everything from binding the asset to the avatar to toggling it and putting it in the menu. So bind the asset, attach the armature, don't forget to unpack the prefab. Alright, so armature to armature. Then we go hips to hips. Just continue that process. Alright, we're coming up on the end here, right under right arm, right elbow to right elbow. There we go. Close the armature. Now on this we have items that are not don't have a proper material bound. So it's easy to fix. So if you look at the belt, there's no actual material bound. I can't change shaders, I can't do anything with it. But we can see that it's named cargo pants. So cargo pants, click on that, it's going to bring you here, belt, drag and drop. There you go. That's all bound. Alright, now before we can make the toggle, we want to make an animation. So click on your avatar. I'm going to fix that later. Lock that down. Then you can go through. And there's two ways you can do this. You can either create an on animation and bind it with an empty animation, or you can create an on animation and an off animation. I'm going to show you how to create an off animation, which is going to be super simple. Basic toggles. So diag, jacket on. Now what we want to go through and do is select all these, hold control to select multiple components. Turn that off. Alright, now it's recording. It's going to create a keyframe as soon as I toggle these back on. See, boom, right down there, turn them all on. Stop the recording right there. Come out of the preview, toggle them back on. Then you want to make another diag jacket off. So you have them toggled on because it's the state that they're going to be going to, or the state that they're going to be in when the toggle is active. So you have them toggled on, diag jacket off, hit recording, toggle the component. Get out of the preview screen, see it's off, hit preview a couple times, it all comes off. So you can turn it off right there, and boom, you're done. There's your two animations. You have on and off. Now, what you need to do is come through playable layers. You want to go to your FX overriders. This down here is still locked. So this, click on this, it'll highlight the active animator on your avatar. Have that selected, and come over into your animator. Alright, as you can see, I have all of my previous animations already in here. In here, you're going to want parameters. Now if you come over here, it's going to change that back. But you see which one we want. FX overriders, rec state parameters, have that in the inspector. Then enums, nope, enum controls, FX overriders. Why is this just changing constantly? Random controls, FX overriders, expressions, rec state parameters. There we go. So you have your parameters right here, and your parameters over here. So what you're going to do, add a parameter here. And we're going to name it just diagonal. We're going to have it set up as a bool, which is the most basic of toggles. Now, what we're going to do is select that, copy it, set up a bool over here in the parameters, new bool, paste. Now it is extremely important that this parameter matches this parameter. Then you're going to come in here. This doesn't have to match. This is just naming the layer itself. But we're going to make it easy. Paste it there as well. Diagonal. See? Set the weight to 1 for bool toggles. See, so that's good. We can see it's here, empty in here. You want to come out here. I'm going to lock this. We're going to go into add-on animations, which is where I saved all my animations. And we're looking for the diagonal. So diag jacket off. Starting state is going to be off. So that's going to be the first one. It's going to be called default state. It's going to highlight yellow like that. Diag jacket on for the toggle itself. And there we go there. Now what we can do, make transition. Select that transition for an instant switch toggle, just on off. You want to get rid of the has exit time, uncheck that box. Transition duration, make that 0. Now you need to come down here for conditions. Add a condition, find your parameter, diagonal, true to on, true, on, true. Alright, make transition right here, deselect, 0 for a direct toggle, diagonal. Now if it's going to off, that's going to be false. True for on, false for off. That's done. Now what we want to do is get that in the menu so that way we can use it in game. So go to controllers, expressions, expression menu. So clothing, clothing. Okay, that menu's full, so we'll go to clothes 2, clothes 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have room for one more. Alright, so we're going to name this diagonal set button. We're going to change that to toggle, so that way it's a toggle in VRChat. Parameter. We want to select the parameter that we created, diagonal, bool. There we go. Now it's in the menu. Now, seeing as how we have 7 right here, we're going to drop down new control, and we're just going to name this one continue because it's another clothing menu. So we're going to name this a sub menu. That's the type it's going to be, so it's going to open up another menu. To create that down here, VRChat avatars expressions menu. Name that clothes 3. Boom, there's an empty menu. So come back here to clothes 2. There's our submenu we just created. Now we need to add the menu to that submenu. You can do it through selecting the little dot with a circle over here, or you can just drag and drop the menu you created right there. And that's sorry about that. And that's how you build a basic toggle and add the menu to it. Hope this helps.